Due to Derby pressing with a kind of front three, we did drop James into this centre back position here, which obviously allowed both our fullbacks to kind of push up higher to go man to man, or even outnumber their defensive line. But also Williams was the single pivot. And due to the fact that he's good at kind of beating his man one-on-one, if he did beat his midfield pressers, he could kind of play this ball in the half space through to the on-running fullback, which caused them Derby a lot of problems. Then once we did get the ball out wide to either Benarous or Alex Scott, the other fullback on the far side looked to make that kind of late run in towards the back post area to either outnumber Derby in the box, make it like a 3v3 or like a 4v3, or to put their marker, the fullback, under pressure, so when the ball did come in, they'd have someone else to deal with on the blind side of them. One good thing that I did notice about front three was one of them was kind of dropping deep to overload the midfield in between the lines to get on the ball a bit, and whenever one did, so say Semenyo dropped here, then the other two would always kind of stay up high, pinning back both their centre-backs, which did lead to our second goal. Semenyo drops deep, dragging their fullback out of position, which creates space for Weimann in behind. Chris Martin then drags the centre-back out of position, leaving all the space in the world for Weimann to finish. From Derby's goal kicks, we would go with a very man-to-man orientated press, which would leave Martin and Semenyo, the two strikers, tying up both their centre-backs. Weimann would also stay with their single pivot, while Scott and Benarous would kind of cover both their wide players. So if the ball did go out to their fullback, our kind of wing-back would cut out the passing lane in between their wide players here, forcing them into a mistake or forcing them infield where we did have the numerical advantage. Whenever Derby have the ball in open play around the back, they like to bring their keeper up to kind of create this back three. So there we would kind of force them into a pressing trap, where Semenyo would be on their single pivot, Weimann would have dropped in centre mid, which was a common theme during the game, and when this ball is played to the free centre back, most of our players would kind of commit to the press, but also kind of limit their passing options. So when Semenyo does get there, he kind of is a 1v1 with him. Most likely Semenyo would win this battle, a few times giving away cheap free kicks, but one time to good effect where he won the battle and ended up scoring from that. One thing that was really effective for us in this game was our kind of mid to low block in this 3-5-2, 5-3-2 formation, where Weimann would often shift from cam into this left centre mid position. He could also kind of cover the cam position as well, as he had the energy to mark their single pivot, but most times he would stay in the centre mid position. This worked really well for us, I thought, as we looked really defensively solid this game, unlike previous games in the season. Thanks for watching, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.